Hello everyone, GaysPlay here with...
Andrew B.
We're back and going out on top. We should be wrapping up very soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Alright, let's begin right away. Let's just get right into it because... Fucking hell, last episode was a mess. Monday! Seems like it takes forever before your next anatomy lecture rolls around. The class waits. The mood is heavy, tense. The top of the hour approaches and still no Alex. You start to feel edgy in your seat. The class begins to grow restless. Maybe Graham reneged and decided...
Reneged. Reneged.
Reneged?
I
Okay.
believe is the word here.
Okay. Maybe Graham reneged and decided to pursue the investigation after all? Maybe the administration chose to pursue the case anyways? Maybe Alex agreed to leave before anything was set in motion? Your mind churns with possibilities, but...
Good morning, class. Sorry for my absence last lecture. I just want to say thank you for hanging in there. Let's catch up a bit. We are definitely not going to skip the endocrine system today.
His eyes scan the class, twinkling. They meet yours for a second, and he smiles warmly. Alex is witty, charming, and relaxed throughout the whole lecture. He's like his old self once again. The lecture ends. As you exit, you wonder if you should go talk to him.
James,
Seems like
can
he's
we
on the
talk
same
for a
page.
minute?
You turn around, trying to wipe the stupid grin off your face. I was just thinking about you.
The investigation's been called off.
That's fantastic.
I don't know what the circumstances were, but it's been such a relief.
I would think so.
In any case, the rumor mill's exploded. There's a lot of gossiping as to why the investigation's been called in the first place. I feel like I should lay low. Meaning, I don't think it would be helpful for the two of us to be mentioning any of this.
Oh.
Anyway, you look like you were about to tell me something. It was nothing.
It was nothing. Forget it. Congrats on having the hearing dropped.
It's a huge relief.
I wonder if, in the far future of these two's relationship, if James would tell Alex and it would be like...
Just keep going.
Anyway, Alex looks like he wants to say something else but hesitates.
I'll catch you next week. I hope you're ready for your final.
Ellipses.
You okay? You don't look so good.
Penny, you ever feel like you've been dumped even though you weren't in a relationship to begin with? Ay, ay, ay. That's sad. But you know what? You've got some downtime this weekend. In terms of your studies, you're doing pretty well. You've been feeling pretty distant from Penny lately. Still, how? You and Ian are getting along great. How? And you've got $150 in savings. What will you do with your extra time this weekend?
Study, I guess? Because somehow we're still amazingly doing great with Ian. And
yeah, I know.
Penny's like, you took me
yes.
to dinner, we got shit on by a dog, but I still feel distant from you.
I'm distant from you because of the fact that the dog shit went between us.
Except that it said they still
I know.
Cool, so I don't... Anyway, whatever. Keep going.
You spend some time going over a few subjects that have been befuddling you since the semester began. The semester continues at an alarming pace. You and Alex don't speak again. You take the opportunity to focus on schoolwork instead. You do have to graduate after all. It's like nothing happened between you. Almost like you've imagined the entire thing, making you feel stupid. Like an 8th grader with a crush, it was never anything real. You tell yourself to forget it. After all, you're too busy with schoolwork and of course the ultimate question. What you'll be doing after you graduate. As finals approach, you start to wonder why you're just good at burying your whether you're just good at burying your emotions, or if you're actually forgetting him. Is there really any difference? Buried things tend to resurface. That's the answer.
Okay, class, you've got 90 minutes to finish your final. It'll be 30% of your final grade. I'll email your final scores early next week. Good luck.
He passes out the exams.
Fuck it up.
You studied like heck for this. You ripped through the exam in an hour. First one to finish, you walk up to his desk.
Wow, I'm wondering if I should have made the questions harder.
I studied my ass off. You say it more brusquely than you meant to say it. You know Alex was joking, but you feel defensive and a little angry. His look softens.
I know you did, James. I was teasing you.
His eyes flicker over yours. He looks uncomfortable, on the verge of saying something, but he stops, takes your exam, and smiles.
Thank you.
With nothing left to say, you leave. Saturday, it's Saturday. You spend the weekend cramming for your finals. 1 week later. You finish up all your other exams. You're fairly sure you aced them all. In any case, the graduation ceremony takes place later this weekend, and your parents are making the trip in to watch you walk. Shortly afterwards, you'll be moving out of your apartment. Everything seems like it's moving at a blinding pace. Holy shit, I did it. I'm done. Tonight, you, Ian, and Penny decide to celebrate graduation by hitting the bars on College Row. It's become a ritual for the three of you in the end of every semester. Alas, this will be the final time. As the sky darkens, the air feels electric. The bars, clubs, and pool halls bustle with celebrating students.
Wow, can you believe it?
What a crazy semester, right?
Especially for you, dude.
He's right. It has been an unforgettable final semester.
I'm sorry about Alex. It's not cool he never thanked you for your help.
I bet he still doesn't know the real story. Maybe you should go and tell him, James.
Forget it. I'm over it, guys. It's just nice to be done with school.
Is that your phone, James?
I think somebody's messaging you.
You look at your phone. It's Alex. Your heart stops as you open the email.
Hi, James. Just letting you know you got an A on your final exam and an A in the class. Well done. It was a pleasure having you as a student.
So formal. You put your phone away.
Who is it, dude?
Alex just emailed me my grade. You smile faintly, struggling to seem cheerful. I guess I did all right.
Well, aren't you gonna message him back?
What do you mean? He sent me my grade. He sent everyone their grades. End of communication. If he wanted to say anything else to me, he would have.
Dude, you've graduated. You're done. What have you got to lose?
You look at Penny.
For somebody who insists he's over it, you seem like it's eating away at you.
You hold your phone in your hand. Do you text him?
Yes.
Yes, you need closure. Fine. You want to text him a 15-page
Dissertation is the word we're looking for.
Yes. Your inner English tutor pops out, and you want to text him a 15-page dissertation and everything that's going on in your head. You type a quick email instead, vague and polite. Professor, it'd be nice to talk to you about stuff before I leave Orlin, though I understand if you can't. Within seconds, you get his response.
I thought you'd never ask.
Hmm?
Got that. Let me guess.
This isn't over yet?
Your heart starts pounding in your ribcage. He wants to see me.
So tell him where you are.
You mean right now?
Look, James, we're gonna do the bar crawl. Go take care of it.
We know for a fact you won't pay attention to anything that happens because all you'll do is think about Alex. Catch up with us later, okay?
They grin at you with knowing smiles before disappearing into the nearest bar. Fingers trembling, you text Alex your location on College Row. He agrees to meet you. You take a deep breath and wait. Your stomach feels like it's tied itself in knots. You pace a little bit, check the time on your phone, pace a little more, then check the time again. The crowd around you is growing louder, the bars are becoming increasingly packed. And all you can think about is how isolated you feel. Drunken louts jostle into you as you strain to locate Alex's form.
James.
Alex stands, smiling at you. Just like that, he takes your breath away. The lights from the street lamps hit his eyes. They sparkle, almost glowing.
I was hoping to talk somewhere quiet, but...
The two of you glance at the nearby bars. The chances of elbowing your way inside one packed as they are with a partying grad seem slim to none. I don't think we can get into any of these places anyway. Maybe if we... Ugh! Oh my god. Your words are cut short by 200 pounds of inebriated fraternity fresh stumbling into you.
What's where you standing?
Alex immediately claps the frat guy on his shoulder, spinning him around so they stand face to face.
Huh, imagine seeing you here, Louis.
He high-fives Alex and drapes his arms around him in a drunken hug. Alex pats his shoulder, then shoves him off to send him on his merry drunken way.
Okay, chatting you here is a bit of a challenge. The green's right over there. How about we go for a walk?
The green is a small park right beside College Road. You glance over at it. Empty, quiet, and it seems relatively loud-free. Perfect. The din in the streets begins to recede. You feel vulnerable in the quiet of the night, as if the earlier noise and clamor served as a layer of protection. Maybe it was just a layer of distraction. Even at this hour, the spring air is warm. It feels nice against your bare skin.
Where do I start, James? There's this girl who came up to me 2 weeks ago. We're in the same department, but in 2 separate divisions, so we've never interacted. I was surprised. I didn't know Graham had been her advisor. And of course I was shocked when she told me what happened. You didn't need to do any of this. You weren't the one being threatened. You wouldn't have been kicked out of school. The administration would have done their best to keep your identity concealed. You stopped Graham from pursuing an investigation that was no threat to you. Why? I wanted to help you.
I wanted to help you.
I'm amazed you would do something like that for me. That's just wonderful.
Alex pauses and sighs.
After Edwina told me, I wanted to thank you. Talk to you, thank you. I envisioned seeing you in class that week, and I chickened out.
Why? Because you didn't want to be seen with me? Because you were afraid of losing your job?
That was part of it. The other part was I didn't want to arouse suspicion. I've grown extremely attracted to you, James, so much so it really took me by surprise. In fact, it scared the hell out of me. I used to think I had a lot of self-control, something I've been proud of throughout my life. I was scared about what would happen if we kept meeting outside of class. If you wanted to do something, whatever it was, I don't think I could have refused.
I had no idea.
I needed to cut you off, not because I was worried about you, but because I was worried about me. I'm just really sorry I was so abrupt about it. Well, as the semester was winding down, I became convinced you were no longer interested in me. I told myself I'd try to forget you, unless of course you made the first move. Thank you, James. Thank you for everything. In the meantime, as a gentleman and your professor, I'll restrain myself.
He extends his arm, holding it out for a handshake.
But you're not my professor
But
anymore.
you're not my professor anymore. For a moment, neither of you speak. As you start to wonder if you said the wrong thing, he grasps you by the shoulders and pulls you towards him. Hey, it happened!
Finally.
Under the starlight.
We're gonna need a giant Coot Whip bottle right here.
We don't need to do that for them kissing. Not even actually making lip contact.
They don't get to see nothing.
It's just a kiss. A sweet, tender kiss. And yet, your knees nearly buckle underneath you. You lose yourself in the pleasure of his lips on yours. It's just you, Alex, the moon and stars, and your pounding heart. For a moment, you forget everything else. Congratulations! You, James Butt Pluggington, are ready to start the next chapter of your life. You graduate with honors, landing your first job at a cutting-edge tech company. It's in a field you're passionate about, and you'll be earning quite a bit of money. You're ecstatic about all your hard work's paid off. 2 years later.
2 years later.
The chances of anything happening between you and Alex are slim. You're starting your career, and he's climbing towards the top of his. You sure about that this is 2 years later? And you already kissed, but you know what, whatever. Still, the two of you click so well, you visit each other on weekends and holidays. Eventually, after 2 years of working in the city, your company gives you an option to relocate in a city neighboring Orlin. You accept without hesitation. You and Alex move in together. The man you met the night you came out to your friends is still here by your side.
2 fucking years.
Human anatomy. Oh, and there's a butt.
And there'll be a Coot Whip bottle or whatever.
a Coot Whip cover.
Yes.
Honestly, I need to properly shop that so that it says Coot Whip instead of Cool Whip.
Ah, that's hot. That's hot.
But still,
Yes.
not only is Alex a
Or,
kind enough,
or a peach or something. I don't know, because it's an ass.
sure,
Whatever, either one works. But
yeah, I'll figure it out. Not only is Alex a kind and affectionate boyfriend, but his in-depth knowledge of anatomy, well, it's a very nice bonus. His one adorable flaw is that he insists on practicing his lectures with you. Not that you mind entirely. The hands-on demonstrations are totally worth it. The end. That was fun.
Yes.
Alrighty then. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Please do leave likes if you did, subscribe if you want to see more. Who do you want to do next, babe?
I don't know. I'm still not entirely sure if I want to do any more and just do Ian and be done with it. I'm not sure. I mean, we did finish this one rather quickly, but, you know.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm not entirely... We'll figure it out.
Okay, let me bring this up. Do you want to do trivia? Do you want to deal with a bunch of people stripping down in what is possibly the most naked people at a event that wasn't Woodstock in the world, or sex wrestling?
I'm not sure. I gotta... We'll, like I said, give us some time. We'll gotta get this stuff uploaded first and see how that goes.
Alright, that'll do it. Like, subscribe, get notifications for when we go and upload more releases of this, you know, because we're still kind of figuring out what guy we're going to continue with. You can also get notifications for when I go live with our streams. Thursdays, me and Andrew together, and Sundays just on my own.
Yep.
Okay, that should do it. Thank you so much for watching while this time. This is Guy Smith, and
Andrew B.
signing off. Until next time, take care. We'll see you guys. Bye!
Bye.